quite compelling. Hello, Misaki. No, I didn't think you were a robot. At least I'm pretty sure I was pretty sure you weren't. Good to see you as always. I don't know if you heard me, but I was commenting on the very marked difference between my arena drafts and my real life drafts. I went last night to my local game store, and I was actually undefeated in the booster draft. I ended up with a pretty solid Mardu Knights deck. It had no rares in it, but obviously it was good enough to get the job done. So we'll see if we can't maybe bring some of that good karma here onto the arena event that we are about to engage in. All right, having said that, let us go do our thing and see what we can do. Good luck with digital. I really need it. I really feel like my experience on arena has been, well, it's been fun no matter how the results may turn out. Okay, Emery is not bad at all if we can make it happen with a bunch of artifacts. Okay, so that seems like a good choice. Revenge of Ravens is always very good. Savvy Hunter is also good, but it's pretty committing to black and green. Charmed Sleep, blah blah. Searing Barrage, also blah blah. So I will say my feeling right now is to go either with Revenge of Ravens or Emery. I'm inclined to think that those are our best options at this time. I will say that I saw Ben Stark doing a draft. This is a week or so ago, and he got incredible use out of Emery. He kept bringing back the Scalding Cauldron. It was nice. It was like he had 3 damage on his stick. The Revenge of Ravens, I feel like as a first pick, not great because it's very good in certain matchups and just not as good with others. Having said that, I almost feel like flipping a coin. Okay, in general, do you like blue better in this format or black? I feel like black is actually pretty deep. Blue also has a lot of good stuff as well, and with Emery, if you can get a decent number of artifacts, it can do good work. All right, I will go with that. Emery it is. And let's see what we can do. Other artifacts to follow up with are these two guys. Not terribly exciting. Cauldron Familiar, also not very exciting. Here's another Savvy Hunter. That would have been interesting. To go along, we could go So Tiny, which is a perfectly okay card. The Jousting Dummy is, not bad. The Tiny may or may not come back. Well, I don't know. I feel like humans are valuing it at a reasonable level. I have no idea about the drafting bots. Okay, I will go with that. As far as raw power, the Flutter Fox is fine. I don't know. The Reaper of Night, there's really nothing here that grabs me. The Savvy Hunter at this point, maybe, and try to make a food thing work. Okay. So if you have a suggestion, great. Otherwise, I think I will go for... Blue and white, the Flutter Fox. I really don't know, to be honest with you. The Drawbridge, It's good in a an aggro-ish kind of deck. I would take the Savvy Hunter for my collection, but I already have a playset. Reaper, cat, and you do like the cat, isn't that interesting? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Reaper. The Mysterious Pathlighter is fine. It's actually very good in an adventure deck. And it's a 2/3. It's a 2/2 flyer for 3 at the least, which is absolutely fine. I think I like that one actually. I could take the 7 dwarves and hope to make that happen. Is this a special stream? High five. How are you? I don't know. I mean, what would be? I'm not sure what you mean by special. Speaking of special, though, I am going to take the chat stream and move it so that everybody can see what has been selected thus far. Monday, yeah, normally Monday I try to do. The trouble with Monday is my Monday schedule changes from week to week. When I don't have an afternoon instruction event planned, then I prefer to stream at this time. When I do, then I move it to earlier in the day. Okay, so my pick at this point is the Pathlighter. If nobody has any comments, that's what it's going to be. And here we go. The Ratter, I do like the Ratter, but it's a real build around, and the Pathlighter at worst. I believe the Ratter has a higher ceiling, but if you can't get the card draw synergies going, then it's just a bad card. Okay, having said all of that, this is another second card payoff. So be it. All right, so we have a white card, we have a black card, we have a blue card. No apparent synergies thus far. I would like to try to start closing in on something that has synergy. I could just take a red card, which is fine, and see where it goes. The Vandal. Well, we do have the one blue card. I certainly have no objections to the Fairy Vandal. And I'm not seeing anything else that I really like better. Understood. 5. Any assistance that you're willing to render is always greatly appreciated. That's true. I feel like the Witching Well isn't going to come back. I feel like we're going to be seeing 1 or 2 more. If we stay in blue, then more card draw is likely to come along. I do like the Vandal for that reason. Okay, so the Shieldbreaker could be. So we could go back into red and try to make the card drawing thing happen. And this is a solid card in any event. The alternative is one of these. I think I like the Shieldbreaker a little bit better. These lands, I feel like, are better. I'm going to go for the Shieldbreaker. I feel like it's going to keep our options a little bit more open, a little bit longer. Spectre Shriek, no thank you. Knight. I hear that. Well, we'll see if it comes back. At this juncture, the Legion is okay. The Runaway Together is okay. I think I like the Runaway Together a little bit better. Yeah. Blow your house down. No, thank you. The Godmother is fine. The Secret Keeper is obviously fine for our mill deck. We don't seem to be headed in that direction at all. Another Reaper could be interesting. I don't know that I want to run more than one because it is expensive to get going. The Roving Keep. Maybe just the Guide Mother. Yeah. Well, I guess at the very least it is a 0/4. Well, here's another Shield Breaker. The Tome Raider does the card draw thing. I'm not sure why you're saying that. Why aren't you filling the red blue? Because we don't have enough. It might be open. If that's the case, which we already have the one Shield Breaker, I feel like the Tome Raider can work a little bit better for us if we can make the blue-red card draw thing happen. In a vacuum, which one do you think is stronger, the Shield Breaker or the Raider? I feel like this one's probably stronger in a vacuum, but this could head us more towards the black, or rather the blue-red deck. I'm tempted to go with the Shield Breaker, actually. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can make that happen. All right, nothing here that's going to do anything for any of those. Barge in, no thanks. I guess the Hengewalker. There's nothing else here that even seems close. And if we run the Emery, then more weapon rack. Really, it's very slow. Okay, go ahead. I'm in no rush. Okay, so I'm happy to give 5 Dodo a chance. He's done good work for me in the past, and I'm happy to hear his explanation. I would recommend that you type it in stages and not one long chat message. Oh, that's true. So if you, that's not the hypnotic, the fairy vandal. No, the fairy vandal we already have. Whatever it is. Okay, I like it, and it's not like we're missing out on anything else here. It is an upside, and as I said, we're not missing out on anything else. Yeah. Okay, I like it. So tiny, I think, is what we want at this point. The drawbridge or the dummy, like fine with only with Emery. I feel like so tiny is what we want here. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Provisions, no. The drawbridge, at the very worst, it's a good blocker. Here's the wishing well. That's fine. The gingerbread would have been fine, but I do like the witching well, especially if we can get it back with Emery. Both of these are, yeah. Both of these are really kind of nothing. I'll take the collector on the very, very, very slim chance we end up in any kind of a milling deck. Ooh, Wicked Wolf. Oh well. Didn't say please is kind of interesting. Reef Soul would have been nice. So for red, I feel like we have to take the Scorching Dragonfire. It is, unfortunately, not a whole lot in the colors that we seem to be headed towards. Why not go for green? The wolf, the knight. Okay. There's a good red card, and green didn't seem open in pack 1. I don't know. So the only thing we would, if I do take the wolf or one of the others, the only thing we'd be missing out on is this Scorching Dragonfire, which is fine. Very late Shield Breaker. We could have had 2, actually. Yeah, that's true. So let me ask you, do you feel like the Wicked Wolf is good in a deck that does not run food activities? Yeah, I agree with what Masaki's saying there. Again, do you feel like it's worth speculating into the wolf? If we drop red, we have, as you say, we have 1 red card, so we're not missing out on a lot. We could go with a mono blue build. That would be interesting. I'm really sort of at a loss. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I hate to take a ginger brew because there are other things in here that are really more powerful. I mean, I could take the ginger brew. Mm, no, I'm not. I wasn't planning on taking it. Again, there's so much here that is so much better. The Reef Soul could be interesting. Yeah, the Reef Soul could be interesting. The Wicked Wolf. I really feel like if we go Wicked Wolf, we're sort of forcing ourselves to pivot over to green black. In the absence of that, either an Out Muscle or a Reef Soul, I'm boy, this is hard. Given what we have and given what I'm faced with, I am at a loss. Radalorian. I did notice that was you. Good to see you, man. Um, yeah, That's exactly my fear. Um, boy, I miss Deckmaster because the Deckmaster overlay because I would really like to see some voting on this. Draw a card. I'm tempted to take the Reef Soul at this point, actually, and see if maybe black blue can be a thing. And we do have the Reaper of Night. Green, blue, ramp, and good stuff. Well, we could. Okay. Suggestion. I know. Okay. We're gonna have to close this out. 10 seconds from the time that you hear me say. 10 seconds. Hello, Joe. Things are going kind of weird. I feel like I much prefer real life drafts. They seem much more straightforward. These arena drafts are very hard for me. So we have quite a hodgepodge of stuff here, as you can see. And yeah, I am punished. I could go for the Sorcerer's Broom, but again, that sort of depends on the black-green food synergies. Boy, this is just awful. I could go for another red card. The black cards here are terrible. The blue card is terrible. Oh boy, this is just awful. I could go for the Hengewalker and hope for some Emery or the Scarecrow for a vigilant and a bad mana fixer. The Dragonfire is fine. Joe, never send me signals because I can't read them. I can't read them, so don't even bother. I simply look at what I have, what appears to be open, and what I'm staring at. Your text messages are great signals, and those I can read for the most part. I did indeed. I'm tempted to go for the Scorching Dragonfire because our second color is still up for grabs. That's what we're doing. Yep. Okay, so here's another Fairy Vandal. The Cauldron could be fine. The Vandal is alright. Again, we don't have any card drawing things going on. The Cauldron is okay removal also and can work well with Emery. I do like it because we're still early in pack 2, so card drawing possibilities have yet to be seen. So I do like the Vandal here. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh boy, Thrill of Possibility will help us in that direction, so we could go for that. Opportunity, these are pretty much off color. The Wicked Guard, where's the Wicked Guardian? Oh, the Wicked Guardian, The Wicked Guardian, we don't really have any creatures that it will work well with. Yeah. With two, yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to go with the Thrill for that very reason. No blue cards. This is a really solid card. If we were staying in white, then that would have been nice. Clover. Oh, the Lucky Clover? Do we have any adventures going? Well, we have the Secret Keeper, which is sort of pointless. The Reaper and the Clover are nice. Sure. Forever Young. Red or black? Well, we have the 2 OK black cards. We have the 3 OK red cards. I think I like the Lucky... Yeah, there are too many choices here. We only have 1 white card here. We could go white-blue, I guess. Boy, this is tough. The Clover could be good. Yeah. White-blue fire is always good. I will, Joe. Your point is well made. I feel like another Witching Well is what we want at this point. I'm going to go for that. The Tome Raider. Moonlight Scavengers. I don't think so. I'm thinking the white-blue with a couple of Oh, another mysterious pathlighter. Let's go for him, actually. And try to maximize some more adventure cards. I think that's what we want at this point. White, blue flyers, and try to make adventures happening. Alright. Another Witching Well is not bad. We already have the 2. I think the Silver Flame Squire is probably what we want. Yep. And the Unicorn can do similar stuff for us. And if we're going to maximize adventures, then the Lucky Clover... Oh, we didn't take the Lucky Clover, so never mind that. Broom, I don't think so. Another Squire. Brute. Yeah. Joe, I'm not sure what brute you're talking about. Yeah, I think it has to be the Squire here. Another Unicorn? Oh, okay. The Flutter Fox is not bad. Yeah. We have the Witching Wells, so it'll be flying at least part of the time. The prize Griffin is decent. Let me take a look at our curve. Okay, so here's what we have so far. We have 17 cards. The weapon rack, we don't know about that yet. The prize Griffin is a 5-drop. We have one thing in our 5-drop. I kind of like the Griffin a little bit better, I think, because of the flying. Agreed. Okay. Appetite Monitor and Gargoyle. Too late, the Griffin has already been taken. We may yet see another Fox before we are done. The Shining Armor, sure. I doubt that we'll play it. Interesting. Alright, let's take a closer look at what we've got here. The Oathsworn Knight is interesting. Here's our Lucky Clover. Here's a Tactician. The Paladin is not bad. There are some perfectly good choices for us here. The Clover is nice. The Tactician is nice. Do we think that's interesting? I don't know, because it's priced pretty highly. Yeah, the Lucky Clover is actually looking interesting. Tactician is good in any. Likely wield a Paladin. What Paladin? Oh, the Vantress Paladin. Yeah. I think the Tactician is a pretty safe pick for us, no matter what. So that's what we have. The Queen of Ice could be interesting with our possible adventuring theme. I'm not seeing anything else that really does a lot for us. What have we got here? Outflank as a bad removal, so who knows? I don't really like the Sage of the Falls. He would be fine as a blocker. Oh, This could help us with the with those 2 fairy vandals. I'm willing to try the Sage of the Falls, actually. Vandals, yes. Agreed. So be it. Runaway together is fine. Here's the improbable alliance that we were looking for before. Another Archon is also good. I actually kind of like the Archon. 2 Archons is fine. Yeah. The Archon has done good work for me in every case that I've had it. Here's the Paladin. It's either that or the Runaway together. I think the Paladin is what we want. And there's another Gingerbread. Check our curve. I was about to do that anyway, but sure, here we are. Okay, so let's see. The Paladin is a 4-drop. Our 4-drop slot has 3 of the 3 entries. That's true, and if you can't make this happen, then it just becomes. Can drop the Secret Keeper. I'll go ahead and do that for now. I like the Runaway together. We can try to get more synergies with well, not with our Tactician, with the Pathfighter. We would need, oh boy. I think I'd rather have the Runaway together because we have very little removal. In fact, hardly any. I think we're going to go with that. And there's another one, maybe. Another Squire. Yeah, the Squire's fine. Rat. Squire. There's another more adventure indeed. So here's our second crack at a Flutterfox. We already have 2 Runaway togethers here, Radalorian. I feel like the latency may be getting the best of us here. Okay, Fox it is. Here's that Paladin. The Arvin, no, I don't think so. The outflank. Got it. Okay, thanks, Radalorian. Another dummy. We could do another outflank. Again, we do not have a lot in the way of removal. We have 2 bounce spells. You're right. I feel like outflank is what we want. Because, the Paladin, outflank. Good boy. What do you think, guys? Outflank as bad removal, or the Paladin and hope to really turn it into a phantom monster? Yeah? Okay. I'm fine with that. Because, again, outflank is admittedly situational. Signpost, Paladin, blow your house down, fortifying. I could take the Kenrith's transformation just for my collection. Is there anything else in here that you believe could conceivably make our deck? And if not, then I'll just take Kenrith. Yeah. Princess, armor. Yeah, this is all junk. And the spider, collector. I'm going to take the ones in future. Also for the collection. Well, here's the outflank. Or the Grange. I already have the one Grange. I'm certainly not going to run two. I'll take the outflank. I already have the one Grange. I think running two is problematic. Really? Well, sorry. That chance has gone. I did not realize that it was a plains. If I had realized that, then that would have been different. Okay. I hope to keep that in mind for next time. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, point well taken. In fact, if one of you wants to put in a punt message, I would say that probably can qualify. Feel free. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I'll put the True Love's Kiss in the sideboard. I suppose there's a possibility. And Rimrock Knight. And we'll put our deck together. The Monitor, I don't think is going to do much work for us. The Drawbridge, I don't know, although with Emery it could be interesting. Outflank. Yeah. So we were of a mind, certainly on the Monitor and on the Drawbridge. And yeah, I have no objections to the outflank or the weapon rack. And here's our deck. It does not look very impressive, but who knows what we shall see. So it's a 1/2 flash flyer, which is not horrible. Okay, let's go with it. If anybody has any changes that they'd like to implement, say so now. And if not, hello, Quagmire, my old friend. How have you been? I haven't seen your stream in a while, and I haven't seen you here in a while. I've been getting your tweets, though. Some of them are, well, kind of interesting. Let's put it that way. Good to see you. We have 3 payoffs for the Vandals. You mean enablers, right? So the enabler is the Sage and the Wells. Yeah. All right, let's try it. Listen, I feel like I can't do a whole lot worse than I have on the past 2 streams, right? On the past 2 streams, I have not won a single game. Let's see if we can. We'll see if we can get something in the win category. Okay, we'll have fun with after-school stuff. This is a clear keep. Okay, so 5 and Joe, your comments are what? I can't think of my words. They are worth considering. Excuse me, let's see how we do in this game, and we can retool after the game. I would like to keep both of them, I think. Yes. Actually, I have the Vandal next, and then, oh, that's perfect. Vandal to Tomb Raider. So, and I'm going to keep the Griffin also, since we'll be drawing it pretty quickly. Alright, so we may be off to a good start. Let's see how it goes. We could also bring back the Tomb Raider if need be with Runaway Together. I guess we'll flash him in. Do not let me forget to flash him in during his turn. Golden egg. Ah, good call. I'm going to do it now, actually. So I'm going to take this stop off, and since he can't do anything about it. Okay, let's play our Tomb Raider. And there's our... Oh, and there's our Pathlighter. Nice. Surprised. Another well. Let's play our land. Let's go ahead and attack. And let's play our 2 cards. We need 1 more land for our Griffin. That wasn't it. Oh, this is interesting. I'm tempted. Maybe. I hope you're right, 5. What do you think? Keep or bottom these? Because I would like another land for the Griffin, but I could play both of these. He'll just be a 2/2 flyer. And the Queen is okay. And there's nothing yet on the battlefield. Any thoughts, my friends? If no thoughts, then I'm going to just let it ride. Yeah, I actually had been thinking of that before. And let's play this guy, and you're done. Too late, the Paladin has been bottomed. Again, latency, delays. Yeah, and we do want that 5th land. Okay, what is my opponent going to do? Mr. Autopsy. Rankle, that's bad. He's gonna have me second. Maybe not. I'm not gonna block. Let's see what he does. He can't decide. Interesting. Either that or he's disconnected. Discard a card. I'm actually tempted to discard the Griffin because I don't know if we're going to get a land. No, I'm going to get rid of the big and hope for a land. Okay, so first let's attack. Yeah, that's what I ended up with. Okay, so we want to do this and tap down his Rankle. And let's see if we can't get a land on our next draw. The Griffin will block well, assuming it stays in play. Assuming, well, first we have to get it into play. Details, details. So I will say I have neither played nor seen a deck close to this one yet. So, and the only rare in it is our Pack 1 Pick 1 Henry. I think that's the only rare. Shanling's so interesting. Ugh. Okay, that's nice. So I feel like we want to attack and play the Griffin. I'm going to let my statement sink in. And you've had your chance to comment. This is equal to the number of artifacts or enchantments. Okay. So, what's it going to be? He's got 2 cards. They could be anything. They could be lands, they could be black and or green spells. They could be Pokemon cards. That would be strange. Yep. Let's see, when it deals... So I can take 5. I'm going to take 5 and see what we can draw here. That might help us. Pocket aces. 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm going to play the queen. Possibly double blocking him or something. The alternative would be to play a land and draw a card and hope for something good. Like run away together. Alright. I can't draw. It costs 4 to draw. Ah. Yes, right. But yes, the discarding is a thing. So, no attacks, and yeah, the discarding is a thing. So thank you for that. Yes, I can double block and hope he has no tricks. He's gonna get his Deathless Knight. Okay. I need to somehow get rid of his flyer. If I could do that, then I could swing in twice and win the game. Well, let's see. Well, at least it's a real game, no matter how it turns out. I always prefer to have real games rather than complete blowouts. Okay, so much for the real game. Okay, this is going poorly. What do you think? Should I chump block his Rankle? I would just as soon chump his Rankle. Alright, so I'm going to block his 2 ground creatures. Hope he doesn't have anything. Thoughts, my friends? Chump the flyer or no? Yes. Chump yes or chump no? He can keep bringing this back. That's annoying. I am going to chump. That's true, but... Alright. Let's see what happens. Well, we could have everybody... If he makes me draw a card, that wouldn't be terrible. If he has both of us sack a creature, that would be fine also. He may choose to do the discard, depending on what he has. So tiny, that's not bad. So what I'm going to do first is draw 2 cards. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I have to do that. The Paladin's not bad, but I think I have to do 2 so tiny. I don't know. Then he becomes a 3/4, or the Flutter Fox. What do we like better, the Flutter Fox or so tiny? I can't do both. I only have enough for one. Oh yeah, what am I saying? Of course I can. Yes, of course. For some reason I thought the so tiny was cost 2. And I'm going to swing. Yes, thank you. I don't know why I thought so tiny cost 2. Oh gosh, not good. Not good. And again, I have no removal. How many cards? He has 4 cards in his graveyard. This does not have. I feel like I have to. I'm going to chump. Because if I take the damage, I'll just be down to 1. But I'll get another food. Yeah. Alright, so obviously I can't attack next turn. What does this do? Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so let's play this. 1, 2... Alright, I'm gonna attack with him. And then give it a trick. One, two... One, two, three, four, 5. But I need a blocker. No, I'm not going to do the trick now. I'm going to do it on the crackback. So they will have chop blocker for both. Alright, he can keep bringing that guy back, and it has haste, right? Yeah, not good. Let's see, I can do 1, 2, 3, so let's draw 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. No help here. Fairy Vandal. I needed these guys before. I could do him. No, I need the trick, but I have to decide now. So I'm gonna end the turn. I can always flash in the Vandal. No, there's no pro black. It would be nice though. Yeah, it is pro white. Alright, he's gonna attack with everybody, I assume. Alright. So let's bring him in. And oh, what happened to this? What happened? How come I didn't have a chance to do this? I don't understand. No. Oh, it costs 3. I thought it cost 2. Ugh. There's another punt. It's 3 mana to adventure. I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was 2 to adventure and... Okay, so that was wrong. Do I have any blockers that could conceivably keep me alive? Yep. Madness? I don't understand. Got it. Oh, that's interesting. I have 8 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but I'd have to bounce one of my creatures also. Alright, let's play the Archon. So I can cast any 2 of these. Or I could play him as just a thing. But I have to decide right now because I have no time left. So tiny. 1, 2, 3. I have to be. So I think I have to play him as a creature. Let's end the turn and see what we can do. I mean, this game is lost, but what the heck, may as well give it my all. Always the chance that he might disconnect. So I think I have to run away together. Let's see. I mean, it's not going to be a profitable block no matter what I do. It's just a matter of staying alive. Alright, so first we have to set up the blocks. Hopeful DC? I don't know what DC is. Okay, so past the blockers. I don't think it much matters. Oh yeah, I hear that. Okay, and then we're gonna run away together. I guess the Archon. Yeah, I probably should. I say that a lot, don't I? It's one of my best strategies, what can I tell you? Yeah. So sure, I'll resolve that. Sure, I'll resolve that. Pass the damage. So we have to target him and him, I guess. We'll play the Archon again. Alright, that's fine. This has flash, so I need another body on the ground. And let's see what happens. Well, I've been able to hold off for a long time. A couple of those mistakes, though, are going to be really hard to come back from. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be problematic. Oh. I should have done the so might. Okay, that's another punt, my friends. He should now be a 0-3, and I should still have my Archon. Having said that, though, I'd still be able to swing. Yeah. Okay, and now I am gonna concede. Somebody has to type in punt, because that was a real punt. I mean, the other one, you know, maybe I could argue myself out of it, but holy moly. Okay, so there have been talk about deck changes. Any thoughts on that? I can't even remember. You know, let me go back into the chat stream. There were thoughts on. Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Because as soon as I checked, I saw that there were 7 cards. All right. So then maybe the punt was getting the punt wrong. I'm okay if it appears on my record. Ah, the True Love's Kiss. All right, let's put that in and see what it looks like. The card draw is fine too. Okay, I'm okay with that. Can I get up to 50 punts? Who knows? We shall see. Well, I'm sure we will. The question is, will it happen today? At this rate, it seems entirely possible. Okay, so if I put in True Love's Kiss, something has to come out. There's really nothing here that... Maybe the Squire? I'm really not seeing anything here that can come out. The alternative is to just run 41 cards, given that we top out at 5. The Fox will have flying only so long as we have the Wells, and that is it. Why am I blue over white? I'm not sure I understand your question, Joe. So according to this, the deck has slightly higher blue requirements. Our early plays are... Does Emery have enough play up? Only the Witching Wells, actually. Good call. I'm taking Emery out, and I'm putting in Flutter Fox or an outflank. Yeah, all the Emery has is are the 2 Witching Wells. That's not nearly enough. So the Flutter Fox doesn't help. Outflank maybe. The Monitor, maybe the Crashing Drawbridge just as a bad blocker. The Weapon Rack in order to possibly help the The flyers get bigger. So you like the Foxback Aeroplanes. Alright. Are you suggesting a 41 card deck here, Joe? Oh, I see. So you like... 7, 8, 9. So you like 9 and 7 on the plains and islands. That does make sense given the True Love's Kiss that we just put in, as well as the double white on this thing. Alright, so we have that. Alright, I think that's going to have to be it. The Sage of the Falls. Yeah. Alright, let's try this out. See if we can do any better. So Joe, how did you end up, what was your record at the end of last night? That's pretty good. And you were not happy with your deck. 2-1 is good. I mean, that is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of at all. So, is my opponent actually senile? I don't know. Is this a mill deck? Tell me it's not a mill deck. Oh boy, you got 2 good cards too. Huh. I guess if he doesn't do anything to the... Oh, it's a mill deck. Alright, this could be a real quick game. I have no card draw coming up. I think it has to be the Fox so I can block this guy. And then immediately get going with him. Interesting. Is he looking for his folio? The Paladin. I need more blue mana for that, so let's... Oh. Ah! This is bad. I think I need to get my Tactician going. Yeah. I think I have to get in there as soon as I can. No good attacks here. So I'm already down to 24 cards in my library. A few more other planes, so let's bring out planes. And the Ventress next. I don't know. Oh, that is unpleasant. Alright, so let's... Interesting, I could do the Flutter Fox, making his double block less attractive. exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna replay this guy. Next turn I could do both of these. One, two, three, four, five. I might have a chance if he can't do other stuff. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, yeah, everybody's going in. I think we're going to buff one of our guys. Let's see what he does first. Could be. I don't think it matters. No, you don't think so? Oh, save it for lethal? Alright. Got it. And I will flash in. So what do you, should I get a guy on the field? I will. My question basically was, do I want to get a 2-1 onto the field in the hope of pressuring him some more before he can mill me out? Oh, so he's gonna get his runaway back. Maybe he didn't say please. Alright, so he'll draw that his next turn. How many cards do I have left? I have 21 cards left to rattle for you. Change that. So we got the Sage, you got the Pathlighter. He might attack. Okay, let's bring him in. He might have another didn't say please, but not happening this time. Not what I wanted. So we're sending everybody in. Let's see what he does. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I'm not going to buff yet, because I feel like I need to save it for getting him down to lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was thinking of it, but I feel like it'll be better used on the next turn. I'm not sure. It's a close one. I like still having it in my hand, but I also like not having him as a blocker. I really feel like it's a coin toss, to be honest. Oh, they do. All right. So we're gonna hold. So we'll continue to hold him. Yeah, I think so. Oh boy, he got 3 spells. Tiny, the whatever. And he has the Secret Keeper. Wonder why he didn't play it. Another Vandal. This is nice. I can play the Paladin for more. I like it. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's send in everybody. He has to block, and let's try it. We still have the Paladin for the next turn. Got rid of a blocker. All is not lost. I still have 8 cards in my library. Make that 4 cards. And that's game. Alright, that was kind of a strange game, but I'm happy to finally get a win. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. Diamond's Knight. Alright. So we're already doing better than our previous 2 streams. I'm very pleased. Despite all the punting from the first game. Wow, 2 Witching Wells, a Tomb Raider, a Squire. Nice. What do you think, guys? Bring out the Squire on turn 2? Or save it for as a battle trick first? I have 3. No, I have. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm perfectly serious. 1, 2, 3. I like them both, and I can always scry again. It's not a joke. Should I bring out the Squire on the next turn? No. Okay, so they did not play a land. Wait, I went first. Okay, so if that's the case, then let's play our next one. I like the Squire. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get better value out of it or not. Again, it all depends on how the board develops. Well, you both have 2 witching wells. How about that? So he started with probably a 1 land hand and 2 witching wells, figuring he could scry into what he needed. Alright, so let's swing. And let's get this. See if we can draw another island. Nice. Okay. So we'll get our Phantom Monster next turn. That's fine. Okay. I was about to say he might have didn't say please, but that's not happening anymore. If I draw another land, then the Archon comes out next turn also. I mean, as well as the Witching Well. Alright, so let's attack with our 1 guy. And bring out our Archon. The Runaway together can work fine with this guy. Ooh, not cool. Not cool. Which of these do I want to keep? I think I want to keep the Witching Well. He's 2 lands away from... let's play the Witching Well and scry. Another Archon, I think, is just what we want. I'm going to keep the Flutter Fox. And I'm going to play our Queen. And we are out of cards. That is funny. Alright, so... So I'm willing to... Oh, I could just chump block and that'll tap him down for a turn. What do we get? The Wicked Guardian. Well, I could always chump block him as well. Chump block with him, I mean. I already had 1 runaway together. Interesting. Ah, not what I wanted. Alright, let's send in our 2 flyers. Let's play another Archon. And if he has no removal, we'll win on the next turn. Play the land or not? Sure. he has no removal, then that is game. And if he does want to attack, he has to pay 2. Not a big deal. Well, I'm sure he has something. Let's see. He has life gain. And he's gonna have this guy, and it will have flying. Why didn't you play your guy? He'll have flying. Alright. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright. 2 wins. You know, it's so strange, because in the previous draft that I did, I really feel like it was a stronger deck than this. Alright, let's keep going. By the way, the reason my my video cam looks so Halloween-y is because it's pretty much dark outside, and the only light source that I have illuminating my face is a table lamp. If I turn on the room light, it'll kind of wash out everything. We're gonna keep this. Well, the thing is, I look spooky no matter what kind of lighting I'm in, so what are you gonna do? Well, I'll be able to get him going for adamant in short order. He becomes a 3-1. Well, let's see what happens. Ooh, he got rid of a Searing Barrage. Interesting. Sure, we'll attack. If he comes back, then I can block it. Once Upon a Time is gone. He can become a 3. Let's bring out our Phantom Monster. Interesting. Okay. think the paladin and a griffin is fine. Although he may have been representing a combat trick. So what do you think? Play the... Oh, I will play the squire. And I can always hold up... Yeah, that works fine. So I'm going to play the squire and hold up the other one as a combat trick. And if it does nothing, I can flash him in. Yes, the battle trick costs 3. Let's do the Flutterfox, because if I run away together with him, let's block one of them. So yeah, I think the griffin's gonna come out next. Actually, I could do a knight and a squire. I think I like the knight and the squire better. What do you like better, the knight and the squire, or the griffin? Here we are, going with the squire and the knight. Seems flavorful to bring out a knight and a squire. Interesting. Wonder why he maybe his wife was calling him. Yeah, that could well be. Trail of Crumbs. Alright, we keep going. Blue-white flyers for the win. Color and mana screw on the other side is this is fine. 2 witching wells and a sage. Well, sage not for a while. I have to keep this. I think it's a pretty easy keep. Oh, more mill. Oh boy. Good stuff. Those are both going to the bottom. I have 2 more lands and another scry coming. I have 3 more lands and another scry coming. I'm gonna bottom the plains. Hope it's the right call. Next turn, I'm pretty sure this knight will come out. That's a problem. Okay, well, we have to play this. I could take one, but I need 3, I need 5. I need 5. No. So I'm going to take 4 more, and then the next time I'll have to do this and pull that back. So since I have to wait anyway, and I'll take 4 more. Animating Fairy. Interesting card, for sure. So my plan is next turn to drop the island. Ooh, or I could just do that, which is... Oh, I don't have the right lands. Alright, so I have to go with my other plan. Ah, another plains would have been so nice. Okay, so let's drop a creep. Let's attack. Let's drop a creature. Now, if he plays an island, then there's a chance that he'll have didn't say please. So he needs to have or draw an island and have didn't say please to ruin my plan. I don't think that's enough, so I'm going to pass the turn. And if I'm wrong, then I shall pay for it. So in that case, we'll double block. I wonder if he would have been better served by just letting that go, actually, because... Right, because then he would have gotten his golden egg back. Because either way he loses it with a creature. Do we like... I'm gonna play this, what do we like better? This? I have to decide. Alright. So we're gonna... Do we want to draw a card? I think we do. I'll go ahead and discard True Love's Kiss. No, we'll get rid of the island. Okay, that was fine. We top out at 5 anyway, so that works out absolutely fine. I can get rid of his Lucky Clover if I ever draw. If I ever draw a Plains. Nice. I could tap. I'd rather just draw a card, actually. I'm going to draw a card and try to get a plains. There we go. I don't know. It depends on whether I can get a permission slip from the missus, but I hope so. So, bon appetit. Good luck with your dinner. I hope you have something good, and I look forward to seeing you on stream or in real life, whichever way it works. Should I bother to tap him and attack? I think so, because I would like to pay. I'd like to get him into play next turn anyway. Or get rid of his clover. Interesting. Okay, lots of good options here. So let's play this. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm already down to 4. Boy, I have lots of things that I can do here. Let's play this. Good. And this. And try to start threatening him. So this is going to come through at the very least. And he's still got all these other guys. Ooh. And he gets 2 triggers. Damn. Is that going to be game? This could help. So we can get rid of the True Up's Kiss and do this. Definitely have to do that. See if we can draw something good. Not particularly. So he can block something good, which is exactly what we're going to try to do. There's nothing else I can do, so I'm going to pass the turn. Animating Fairy, I don't know. I feel like that's the one I have to block. Well, if he has any good counter spells or tricks, then so be it. Ugh. Not cool. See, I have 7. So he can still block profitably. I guess that's something. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we have to play this guy. And we'll bring out a chump blocker unless I want to give him a trick. try a bad. We're gonna try a bad bluff and see what happens. Ugh, that is bad. He doesn't have haste. I guess that's something. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, okay, so we're done blocking. And is there something he can do with one or he has 2 men up. If he can, he can. Oh, come on. He only has 1 card in his graveyard. Why do I have so many? Oh, because he milled me a bunch of times. Alright. So we need all of our blockers. Got any more runaway togethers? I would really like to get these damn things off of my creatures. Let me see, actually. I'm going to take a look at my deck. I think all of my runaway togethers are gone. Is that really true? Yep, they are. Okay, so yeah. So he has a bunch of creatures he can drop. That's actually not bad. So let's do this. And this. And I can give one of his creatures -2, -0. I guess that's something. He has the Queen of Ice. He has the Secret Keeper. Let's send in one of our... No. Let's not. I have to save this as a defensive thing. Because I'm only at 4, and if he just chumps... So... that's interesting. Okay, so we can do some stuff here. I don't think it matters. Let's try another bad block. A bad bluff, rather. Ooh, he's not taking it. Good for him. And let's play this guy. And we end the turn. Is it possible that we could conceivably pull this game out? It seems impossible. We do have a lot of creatures out, though. Another Archon is nice. Can we possibly eke this out? I don't know. I only have 8 cards left in my library, so I have to do it relatively expeditiously. Do I want a Sage? Yeah. Card. That's not bad. Okay. Let's send in all of our flyers that are worthwhile. I'm willing to trade with one of them. Boy, this is a real white knuckler here. Okay. And I'm not going to draw a card. Yeah. Okay, so now we will draw cards. Boy, this is Idyllic Grange is fine. Let's put a 1/1 counter on one of these guys, I guess. Let's send in our flyers. Does he have anything? He has life gain. Okay. Oh boy. Woo! I can't believe it. That was a really intense game. Wow. Woo-wee! I don't mind telling you, my heart is going a mile a minute here. Woo! That was close. I have time for one more game if it's like 15 or 20 minutes or less. But I really have to stop by like 6:45. You know what? I think better safe than sorry. I'm gonna have to put a stop to it here. Okay, guys, you've been all fantastic as always. Let me see if there's anybody worth raiding. Here's one of my friends, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will sign off. Hard to see in the dark here. Okay, let's try this. I can hardly see the keyboard here. Okay, so I'm going to raid. Then I assume I will go to host. So I'm going to do the sign off now. Thank you again for all the help, everybody. Yeah, some good games in there. I'll finish this off on my own either very late tonight or tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you guys on stream Wednesday again. Take care, my friends. Let me do this now. Enter. And it should be working. Is it working? Is it working? Okay, well, take care, everybody. And if the raid works, terrific. If not, then so be it.